Hi, ladies. Welcome back to another session. Today, we're going to talk about sleep. And I like to say, you snooze, you win. Don't snooze, you lose. When we are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, it can affect our mood. One of the most underestimated ways we can take care of our mind and body is to get the amount of sleep it needs to function properly. Think about it. Sleep has been around forever. There's a reason for it. Getting enough sleep and eating nutrient rich foods like milk and dairy and fruits and vegetables can help us feel at our best. In this session, we will explore how sleep can impact the senses as well as practice regulation strategies to help us prepare for sleep. We have all been through a time when we didn't get enough sleep. Me, I'm cranky when I don't get enough sleep. I don't feel like my mind is moving as fast as it can. I'm ready to take a nap and crash as soon as possible. What is it like when you don't get enough sleep? Did you know that in addition to mood, lack of sleep can impact our mind and body function? Let's take a look. Lack of sleep has been shown to affect our judgment, our mood, our memory, health, relationships, and productivity. They say kids who sleep longer do way better in school. They feel happier. They're able to recall things that they did from the previous day to today. They're healthier. They're more motivated to do exercise and activity. They have better relationships. Their judgment. Did you know that lack of sleep, has been compared to drinking and driving? That's how serious not getting enough sleep does. And sleep deprivation, or not getting enough sleep from what you need, teens are more likely to not be active, suffer from depression and anxiety, perform poorly in school, be irritable and forgetful, and make poor choices and decisions. Not only that, people are just not getting enough. Females 8 to 15 years old should aim for about 9.5 to 10 hours of sleep. And even a 30+ minute nap between 2 to 4 is just the right trick. But the numbers are showing that about 60% of middle schoolers do not get enough sleep on school nights. And high schoolers, about 70% do not get enough sleep on school nights. What does that mean for the athlete? Well, we know athletes are juggling a lot of things. Not only do they have a certain time or commitment of schedule, right? They're going to school and they have to go perform, right? They also have to do their homework. They have to eat enough. There's a lot of things that high school athletes or middle school athletes are doing, such as yourself, right? And even so, I'm more worried that athletes in themselves are not getting enough sleep. And what has been shown? Well, for athletes not getting enough sleep, they've shown slower sprint time, reduced endurance, increased heart rate, changes to mood. Remember that irritability, fatigue, increase in stress, decrease in the ability to repair muscle. And also, they show that when you don't get enough sleep, you feel hungrier, even though you may have eaten a snack before. Not only that, you tend to stick to the foods that don't give you those nutrients that we talked about. And what are the signs of not getting enough sleep? Well, if you're having difficulty waking in the morning, your alarm clock, you just keep hitting it. Irritability late in the day. If you're falling asleep during the day when there's quiet times, for instance, athlete, you shouldn't be falling asleep at school, no matter how boring your teacher is. That's a sign of you not getting enough sleep. Those cat naps, we shouldn't necessarily need it if we're getting enough at night. And sleeping for extra long periods on the weekend, that's a no-go. You're not getting enough. So sleep hygiene is a set of practices and habits that set you up for sleeping well on a regular basis. Most people have a morning ritual. Turn and talk with a partner. What is your morning ritual? What does that look like for you? For me, I set an alarm. I get up, I brush my teeth, I go in the shower. Sometimes I might get in a little bit of an exercise, like go for a walk. That's my morning ritual. What is yours? Most people set an alarm for waking and having a morning ritual. How many of you set an alarm for when it's time to go to sleep? So, a sleep ritual is doing these set of practice over and over again, making these a habit, because we show that making these things a habit help you to get to sleep easier and stay asleep longer. How many of you have a sleep ritual like drinking a glass of milk at night? It can be used to wind down after a long day and reset yourself. It's good for the body and it tastes great. The intake or drinking of milk and dairy products is generally considered to promote good sleep quality and to have a positive effect on physical, social, and emotional health. Besides tryptophan and soothing associations people may have with drinking a warm cup of milk, other activities like doing light exercise before bed also plays a role in the act of falling and staying asleep. Take a look at other things. Stick to a sleep schedule, athlete, keeping the same bedtime and wake time, including weekends and travel, as best as you can. Practicing a relaxing bedtime ritual, whether reading, taking a bath, or listening to music. We will practice something in the next slide. Avoid stimulating activities and electronics that emit blue frequencies. TV, video games, computer, iPhone. If you struggle to fall asleep at night, try limiting naps to 30 minutes. Exercise daily or find another stress relief, such as yoga, hiking, or gardening. And also evaluate your room. Your body goes to sleep sooner if you keep your bedroom cool. Try a fan. Drown out sudden noises that will startle you awake. Use a noise machine, white noise, earplugs. Reduce the light. Have those blackout curtains, eye masks. Sleep on a comfortable mattress and pillow. And remember, only use that bright light during the day and in the morning to help manage your sleep routine. And try to refrain from heavy meals right before going to bed. It might make your stomach feel a little bit full and you might have to go to the bathroom. If you can't sleep, get into another room and do something relaxing until you feel tired. Also, do remember that timing of meals can affect your sleep routine. Make sure, like we mentioned in other sessions, having a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That will help you with your sleep routine. Now, let's try something. I need you to close your eyes, athletes. Close your eyes. You can do it. Imagine yourself in a dark room. Imagine feeling all of your senses, right? What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you hear? Imagine counting. You can count sheep. You can count flowers. Imagine something that you can count. And if you can, count them one by one by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Count. What do you still hear? What do you still see? Your eyes are closed. Breathe in and breathe out, athlete. Remember, use your senses, close your eyes, do some counting, do some deep breathing. All of that will help you to stay and go to sleep longer.